Okay, viewers, greetings, greetings. We are here.
Hello.
Yeah, we are here today to talk about just because of comments from viewers when we had a recent video on how to use crutches with a broken or bad injured ankle or
Right
foot.
leg.
They said, "How do you do exercises when that happens?" So we're going to show you on this video. It's going to start from when if you've been weakened, maybe in a car accident and bedridden for a few days, from that position, and then we're going to go step by step as they get more stronger, more mobile, to the level where you're ready to take the cast off. So hold on, and we'll be right there in 9 seconds.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
All right, Bob, we're going to start, like I said, lying in bed. If you don't get these muscles working, they're going to atrophy, they're going to get smaller, weaker, and things are going to fall apart pretty quickly. So stay moving. Now, the one thing I want to mention, Bob, just step back a little bit. You can do this throughout. Is actually moving your toes up and down like this for about 10 or 15 seconds.
Right.
When this is really sore, if you're in that little position, that can be really helpful just to help circulation and those smaller muscles in the foot.
A lot of ankle pumps.
Yep, so that one's gonna do that every couple hours. Just keep those toes moving. Now, while in bed and you got a heavy cast on, you're sore, you might have had a car accident, you wanna get it moving. The knee glide actually works really well.
Real lightweight.
Yep.
We can put it in place. It fits on a bed nice.
Yep.
You can put a little heel support down
Yeah,
there.
because remember, your leg is weak, you got a sore leg, you got a heavy cast, and just lifting it up can be challenging.
Right.
So this allows this kind of motion. And it's nice and smooth, and it works the hamstrings, the quads, and it's a nice way to get started if you have one. If not, you can just try and slide your foot on the sheet. If you put a plastic bag under it, that can be helpful, or something smooth. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Take a towel, roll it up, or a coffee can, something about 4 to 6 inches in diameter.
Maybe a paint can.
Paint can, sure. Take
Sure.
the paint out and put that under your knee. You can actually use a pillow, like a throw pillow. And there's 2 exercises you can do with this. Number 1, I call them short arc quads. Use this as a fulcrum point and up like that, all quads going on right there. You got the weight of the cast. Now, if it's too heavy, and it may be too heavy if you've got a bad injury, you could take a belt. I'm going to use a stretch strap, put it around your foot, and then you can use that. It just takes a little bit of assistance. So you can do 10 to 15 of these. The next one is what I call, we're going to work the quads. We're going to push straight down, not lift the foot, but squish the roll or the towel and hold, squish and hold.
You could fold up a pillow and do the same thing.
Yep, anything under there.
That's a good way to work quad.
You know, if you got a dog that likes attention, put the dog under there and they'll, I'm just
They'll
kidding.
love you.
I'll get people mad at me.
Right.
Okay, and then the next one, this one is a little more advanced. I call it the straight leg raiser. You take this leg, go up to here, again, 10 reps. The big advantage of a strap with the loops is you can put your hand in there. Makes it a lot easier. But if you're not able to do this without assistance, then this will allow that. Nice thing about this, you get a little stretch with the hamstring at the top. You work the hip flexors up and down. You work the quads. It's a good overall
You can even
stretch.
start by raising it and then lowering it down with your own muscles.
Yes, eccentric strengthening.
Right.
Good point, Bob. I knew you were here today for a good reason.
For some reason.
That's right. Now, if you're able to and you're getting stronger, you can lie on your side and do the hip adductors.
Right.
And this is a little harder. This will probably need a strap to start with. This one's really hard to do. This is not a big deal. If this is challenging for you, it's okay, but you can do adductors like this with a strap or
Inner
without.
thigh. Yeah.
And then finally, but not last, hands here and just do this 90-90, we call it, where you're working knee, quads.
Stretch hamstrings.
And by the time you get done to do all those, you're ready to start going to the next phase.
Right.
Okay, we're going to the next phase. You're a little more mobile. You're still uncomfortable walking. No, that's okay. You can do this on your bed or on a carpeted floor. Floor works a little bit better if you're able to get down there or not. And you'll see why. Because you want to do it on your hands and knees. If you got a soft bed, you'll just have to see how it works. Again, you're not putting weight on your injured leg. It's just there, and we simpler are going to work mule kicks. Oh, like this. Work 10 of those. And you can do both legs. You should be able to, the weight's going through the femur,
Right
not
through the knee.
not below the knee. If your injury is above the knee, then this will not be an option, of
Right.
course. Okay, and you do 10 on that side. Then what we call
Fire hydrants.
Fire hydrants,
Right.
because what do dogs do when they go up to a fire hydrant? They
There we go.
abduct that left hip and work that. Now the weight of the cast hopefully will be okay and you're strong enough. If not, just do the best you can.
Right.
10 of those. Okay? And don't forget your upper body. We're here. We might as well do some push-ups
Couple
on the
push-ups,
knees.
and you get a little core.
Yep. And then also, you can go sideways on your knees and get some core. This is optional if you feel comfortable. It's a good idea. This is a little harder on the soft bed than it is on the floor, actually.
It certainly is.
And they work both sides. All right, we're going to go to the next phase.
Good job, Ben.
Thank you, Bob. I'm getting stronger. Okay, the next step, you're up and about a little bit. You're in the seated position. You might as well do some exercises. Simply, we call them long arc quads in the therapy world, or kicks. Straight as you can and down. Make sure you don't do this. Don't shorten them
Right.
up. That's a common mistake here.
Tighten up the quad.
Yep. Up and hold it. Feel those quads. Actually touch them. Feel them, that they're contracting nice.
A little feedback.
Yep. Do 10 of those. Okay. If you want, you can do this just to range the hip out. It's not a real strengthener, but it is important to get that hip motion in that direction. Okay. And then the next one, and is you can just simply pull your foot back and forth like this. If you have the knee glide, that works actually quite well if you were using it in bed. So Bob's going to reach over and get it, and I'll show you some of the big advantages of it. You put it up on the stilt, and that changes it. Not so much in the up position this way, works the quads more, but you'll really notice it, and this is really helpful on the hamstrings going up. You know, even with a healthy leg, I'll do these for about 20 reps, and I feel the ham starts to burn a little bit. Okay, otherwise you can just, you know, if you're on carpet, put a plastic bag down. If you're on a smooth floor, put a towel down and work those like that. Now, if you want to go to the next step, and you happen to have, what works best is a loop, one of the large loop bands. You tie it off to something behind. You got the wall anchor here, but you can put it around a table, leg, anything that's solid. It's a little awkward, so this is more for those aggressive people who really want to get in shape, say they're getting ready for activity or sport. And you go like this. It will do that, so you put a little loop on it like that, and then it won't do that. There. And then you get the quads to burn a little bit. Now,
very good, Ben.
Yeah, and then you can turn around, you know, like I said, this is for the advanced people, and then work the hamstrings. Well, you can't see it there. We'll just flip it to this leg so you can see what's going on. And then you use the resistance. Again, that's awkward, not necessary to do that, only for those people who want to advance a little more.
Advanced people.
Yep. Now we're going to go to the standing exercises. Okay, and then standing, you're probably going to want something to hold on to, whether it be a walker, a chair, a countertop, a table, something solid that works. And the injured leg, non-weight bearing, of course, we're going to go out to the side. This is probably the most important one of these exercises, but they're all important. Make sure the toe doesn't point out. That is what will naturally want to happen for most people, so make sure your toes point straight ahead of you.
Keep it on.
Yep. Now the other one, up tall with your posture, don't lean forward at all. Keep your knee straight and go behind you like this. Hip extension, working that glute maximus. Again, the tendency is to do this. Don't do that. Okay? And finally, we're going to do hip flexion, or just single leg marching, if you will, like that. Okay? Now, for those younger people or people who are active and want to get back to an activity and they feel comfortable with crutches, you've been using crutches safely, I'll show you options for that group. Okay, thumbs up. All right, Bob, finally but not leastly, as You're going to need your loop band again. You can use a regular band, but this works well because it wraps right around. If you have a large cast, it works much better. You need to put to the wall anchor or a leg of a chair, piece of furniture. Put it around one leg, and you feel very comfortable with your crutches at this point.
Could be a door anchor too.
Yep,
Yeah.
it could be a door anchor. Matter of fact, I'll show it. Look at this. You
Right
can use
there.
crutches to lift, and that's what the door anchors
There we
look
go.
like that come with your stretch band. Okay, so again, straight behind you. Same mechanics as while you're standing holding on to your walker or cupboard.
Safety comes first.
Yep.
Not to fall over.
And boy, and if you need it tighter, you simply take a step back,
Back.
or you
Lot
can
more
get
work.
a darker band. This is yellow, the easiest one in my set. Turn 90 degrees, work it this way, get those adductors, 10 to 15, turn 90 degrees again. Especially
Hip
if you're,
flexors.
if you're a field goal kicker, this
Right.
is really going to be something you'll want to work with. You could have broke your foot actually kicking the football.
That's right.
Or playing soccer.
There we go.
I don't think that ever happens, does it? And then out to the side. And you can have the band behind or in front, whatever you feel comfortable with. And toe pointed forward, not
Hip
like this.
abductors.
Yep. Boy, you'll get those hip
You'll
muscles
get it
right
burning,
there.
right.
Oh, yeah. Works the other leg as well, too, which is a good benefit. All right, man, Bob.
You did a great job,
I
Brad.
think these people are going to feel strong like bull in a matter of no time.
I agree.
When they get weight bearing as tolerated, they'll be running, jumping, skipping, hopping, and whistling.
I concur.